So here we go. We got more Aeon, so got a team kill. 2 ball players. In the top, we have in the green, as always, playing Cyber and Zlo. Well, always in the green and usually playing Cyber. And in the bottom, in the red, is Oxideion. So Zlo is not qualified for the end of year tourney yet. Oxideion actually is. He played really well in the tourney, in the second tourney, I believe it was. He beat Petrich. Actually casted that on my YouTube channel. He beat Mephi as well. So he's gotten a lot better. He's gotten very good very fast. So let's see what he can do versus Zlo. It's Zlo who does pretty much everything there is to know in the game. Actually not making a P-Gen. I think usually people make P-Gens because the Hydra is kind of far, and then you can grab a 5th mex faster. If you don't make a P-Gen, and you're rushing Hydro, you can only make 4 mexes. If you try to make 5, you'll stall power, and that's really bad. Oxideion is not moving his ACU. He's going to build with him here. That means he should have to grab some reclaim, I think. Otherwise, oh, he actually messed that up quite badly. So he needs to stop building with his ACU and let this Hydro finish. Even reclaim this and get some power back. Zlo, meanwhile, is going second air. I'm not sure what we'll see out of it. We'll probably see a bomber pretty quick out of it. Oxidion's still stalling. That's pretty bad. Could just walk the ACU a bit and then start building again, just so you're using your ACU more efficiently. You're walking towards where he's already going, and that will avoid the stall. So we have second air, third land from Oxideion, and we have a lab, and this lab is going to find this engineer because he has a scout with him. Needs to react. Zlo is trying to run away, and Oxideion catches on. Yeah, the game sound. That's what I need to turn up. And, oh, wait. He was reclaiming, and now he's built a wall, and, oh, he comes around the wall. Okay, nice try from Zlo. But the flare wins. Oxideion kept paying attention. Almost missed that. Okay, let's try that. Let me know what it's like. Zlo is going third land. Oxideion already has his third land factory done. That's a nice advantage for him. This hunter doesn't get anything done. Aurora, oh, I hear another lab. Here we go. Hunter grabs that expanding engineer. No land scouts out in these channels. Oh, whoa. Now I see what's different about this version. Look at that. These gigantic, ugly things in the middle of the map. So, yeah, it shouldn't make too much difference, the actual gameplay though. But I can see why it was changed. Reclaim the flare, or the hunter gets out of range, and he's actually gets out of range of the NG completely. Doesn't kill him. Still being annoying in the base. So we haven't seen any attacking air units. We do see Zlo has a huge expansion advantage. Oxideion is only now getting 1 mex from here. Zlo already has 2. He already has these 4 finished. So yeah, that's not good for Oxide. Also, Zlo has the power advantage, so he can use the mass advantage that he has. Yeah, we can see Oxideion. That's the result of the slow expansion. Too much power, not enough mass. So there's one reason you don't often see labs used against Aurora, and that's because Aurora 2-shot every single lab. They do 40 damage, and Yep. But still, Islam managed to make it work. Now you have some air spam. This, or regen spam. Only one air factory. Slow has 2 air factories up already. There's a bomber. And he's just spamming Mantis to try and slow down the expansion as much as possible. He has a nice Mantis Mole combo in a good position. He can run around the back. Doesn't actually have to, he already has a Mantis in the back, and he just has his air parked in Oxidion's base. And there he goes, winning air. 2 air factories versus 1. No mass stall versus mass stall, that means a complete air win. And here comes the bomber, taking out this NG. What? Or not taking out this stationary NG. Great cyber and bomber action there. So Oxideion has actually quite a few units out now, that's pretty good. But he's not using them at all. He's just sitting in his expansion. He can just come up to here and just hold the line here. Then if something does arrive to attack him, then he can just retreat and kite. I mean, Aurora in your base are not very good because you don't actually have any room to kite, and you have no time to react if some Mantis show up. So there's T2 land. Quick T2 land from Zlo. He's assisting it as well because the build time has increased a lot. Build time used to be absurdly low. So you do actually need to assist your T2 HQ or your T1 land that's going to T2 HQ now if you want to get it up in a good time. And you do kind of need T2 land if you want to deal with Aurora, unless you are Nexus of Reality playing Seraphim, and then you can just make Zooies and run into the base with the T2 Guncom. That was pretty cool. So if Oxideion had been moved up a bit further, a bit earlier on, he would have caught these 2 Mantis, but they get through and they're going to deny more mexes. Still, so many mexes untaken for Oxide, so Zlo has a pretty significant advantage. He also has T2 land now, making it T2 mex. No T2 mex from Oxide at the minute. He has had another air factory. That's a good call considering Zlo has 2 up himself, 3 in fact, although this one is idle. No one gone for the plateaus yet. Zlo is a nice PD here defending this position. As bomber kills 4. And I hear another bomber. And he kills 4 as well. No anti-airs in there. I mean, just a couple anti-airs would have killed those bombers very quickly. And now he's sending in his air and he does not have the numbers to fight Zlo's air. So that's a bit of an air suicide. You also see that he's very slow to get the Hydras. It's another problem. You can see Zlo has all 4 of his. And more Mantis coming around the back. So, what can Oxide do? We see T2 land coming up. And he should cut this out. That's pretty good. This is just going to leave some nice reclaim from him. He has to make sure to grab it though. It's one thing you say, oh, nice mass donation, but you gotta make sure you go grab it, otherwise it's not a mass donation. So T2 from Zlo, or no, in fact he cancels it. So you can see there's quite a few units here, and if he makes an upgrade, then the Aurora can shoot him from outside the range of his commander. That's right, Aurora outrange commanders. How OP is that? But yeah, so he cancels that upgrade and makes some T1 PD. Then he can probably just retreat and then make the T2 he wants to make. This Rhino, a bit out of position, can maybe be caught by Oxide. A lot of Aurora, and they haven't actually achieved much Now we see a drop for the plateau from Zlo. This plateau is still untaken. Nice radar over here to watch for any drops. And we have some flax coming out, some T1 anti-airs are mixed in finally, that's good. And this transport might die to just 2 inties. Oh, that's unfortunate. But still, Zlo should get the plateau. I have a Jester out. And these poor Aurora just sitting here doing nothing. Eventually there's going to be enough hoplites that it doesn't matter what kind of Aurora army you have. Hoplites are really good versus Aurora. Might need to see some range come to deal with those hoplites. And the bombers, still no anti-air in this group, and we have 5 kills in 1 drop. Doesn't get a second, but that's okay, pretty much. And we have T2 land units moving in, so this Aurora army just wanes in value as the game continues. And we actually have a T3 rush from both players, which is why you're seeing not much happening. The funny thing is that Zlo is actually faster to T3 land than the Aeon player. And actually all Oxide made as for T2 was a couple flags. So these Jesters haven't done anything just yet. He's just waiting for the right moment. Still no drop on this plateau. Eco wise, let's see. Generated income. This low has 111. 10 T2 mexes. And probably more upgrading as we speak. And brick coming out. These hoplites strayed a bit too far, and they're probably gonna die. There he goes. Zlo is definitely afraid of drops, so we can see gonna use a mobile flak to try and catch anything that does drop, or it tries to drop. And he'll probably drop some of his own, considering he's just made a T1 transport. That is the best way to use T3 land when you rush it. Get some transports out and put them where you need them. This brick looks a bit stuck in between all these NGs. Glorious, glorious subcom pathfinding. So let's speed this up. I don't think we're going to catch up to these guys. They had played for quite a while before I started watching the game. So let's see. Harbs, 3 Harbs on this side. The thing about walls versus Harbs is that Harbs can just reclaim the walls. And here we see 2 bricks dropped immediately to the side. And actually Zlo lost air there. Even fighting over anti-air, yeah, Zlo lost air. So that's pretty good. I think Oxide really needs to take advantage of that. Get some harb drops in. I mean, running harbs across is better than running bricks across because harbs are so much faster, but still, he should just be dropping them. All these mexes in the back are, I don't know, I think they're a mistake really from Zlo. I would not upgrade these ones in the back, considering it's just so hard to stop T3 units from just killing everything. Back here, if you get 1 hard back here, all these mexes are gonna die. I guess Zlo would just try and drop more bricks to the back to defend it. So still not much happening. Not sure why there's no drop. We do have T2 air. I think this is gonna be, oh, I was hoping that was gonna be a T2 transport he was gonna make, but it's not. I noticed, I think there's something wrong with my sound, that the like shooting effects and stuff when I'm just in observer mode seem very quiet, but when I'm like selecting stuff it's very loud. I'm not really sure what the story is with that. I only noticed it in the past couple of days. Maybe I'm just imagining it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 harbs. And they should be able to kill. Yeah, they've gotten in range of these bricks, but their RPD's going down. So many walls from Zlo. There's the reclaim of the walls. You should probably reclaim a few more. Actually, that... Oh, man. The RT does go down, but it did... It looked nice when it killed some stuff. Oh my god, the bricks. Both less than 1k HP. The Jester's now in to defend, but this position is dead. Oh wait, 3 bricks dropped in from Zlo. And they should just clean this up. A lot of scouts from Zlo all around the base, and yeah, nice drop. Nice defensive drop there from Zlo. And that's that. A nice reclaim field for him to grab. And his advantage will only grow. Over here we have a Viper. Just gonna do some damage. We have PDs going up, but they're not gonna help too much versus Viper. And a Treb. Let's see. It can kill these TMDs extremely quickly. And can kill all of these Aurora for some nice vet. Shield trying to go up. And it looks like it will go up. Unless the Treb misses and misses what it's aiming for and hits it. Nope. There's the shield. That's nice. And the Harbs move in to try and push this back. But 1 Harp goes down. And 1 Harp is shooting the wrong brick. But still, yeah, 2 more bricks coming into support, so... This once again is going to be another lost fight for Oxide. Only difference is this time maybe he can actually grab the reclaim. We shall see. Now let's see income. Still no Harp drop to the back. I mean, Zlo does have excellent radar coverage. You can't actually sneak past him. There's no stealth for Aeon, so he should be able to catch it. Oxide would have to snipe some radars. Just a T1 bomber, kill some radar, and then maybe he can get some drops past. Here we have 19 T2 mexes and 20 for Oxide. That's pretty impressive. He is really trying hard to get back into the eco game, but it's going to be difficult considering he has Harbs versus Bricks, and Bricks just win versus Harbs. So what can he do? It's always difficult for an Aeon at this stage of the game. I think Zlo is just making this into a standoff where he's gonna have the advantage. His faction will have the advantage in the late game, thanks to Spider bots being so excellent versus Harbs, for example, Loyalists being so excellent versus GCs, Bricks being good versus Harbs. So yeah, Zlo is just playing to the strengths of his factions. He has Ras now. Oxide has just T2, and these Trebs are going to work on him. There's a lot of air, but I don't see aggressive air units. I just see anti-air. A common mistake. I mean, usually you don't even need air control to do a bit of damage with air. And Zlo has T3 NGs out, and he has Ras, so he's probably going to go T3 air. There is the upgrade. No sound in game. Really? Can you hear this when I select these units? No? Let me know. So, what can Oxide do? Well, he can drop harbs. He should have done that a long time ago. But he needs, yeah, like I said, just kill some radar, get some harb drops off, and then maybe he can do something. But actually, this is a anti-drop T2 PD, I think. Always a nice option. Although Cybern T2 PD is not ideal for the task. Some stealth out from Zlo, or yeah, from Zlo. T2 PDs. Oxide is making T3 while he's under trap fire. That's a bit dangerous, a bit risky. I think I would rather have some kind of range, maybe shield comm even. That would be very risky at this stage of the game. It's quite late. Is T3 air finished for Zlo? It is. So all these Swifties and Inties are not really going to help anymore. He's only now making some gunships. Still no T2 transport. Excellent win here though. Killing a lot of bricks. Killing some trebs. So he should already have NGs moving in to get this reclaim. He needs everything he can get to get back into this game. Now we see bricks moving over. Where is this ferry route for? It doesn't actually point anywhere, strangely. But yeah, he killed all this, but he should probably just try reclaim it with the harbs as well, because he can't really push further. So many T2 mexes for Zlo. I think he has every mex at T2 now. Every mex that's behind the walls. Probably even make T2 mexes appear soon. Meanwhile, Oxide trying to get some storages up. Should make a SAM pretty quick, I think. He's queued up T2 P-Gen. Does he know there's T3 air out? He should know, but it's possible he hasn't spotted it, probable even. But he definitely should throw down a SAM launcher pretty quick. Let's see, how many Swifties does he have? Only 13, and there's ASF out. 4 ASF already. Zlo using the hives to assist his air factory. Yeah, sorry about the sound issue. I actually have no clue why my sound effects are so much lower than the selection sounds and stuff. Really bizarre problem that I only got a few days ago, and I've not found any solution. I've not even seen someone have the same problem either, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, so Zlo. Oxide moving back to his base. I still don't see a SAM launcher. I mean, I would definitely have tried to throw one up over here while he had the T3 commander there. There's a lot of harbs on this side. Let's see the numbers. 20 harbs. Still no harb drops. 14 bricks, so pretty even mass wise, I think. But some nice stealth from Zlo. You can see he has 2 stealth bots in there, and they're gonna stealth his entire brick force. I think Zlo needs more power though, does he? Or why is this not stealthed? There we go. And Oxide is now suiciding all of his air. Should just target fire some ASF, try and kill them while he can. There's the SAM launcher. This is starting to lag a bit, I think. Okay, so we got an anti-nuke planned. Okay, that is That's defensive. I don't see any nuke launcher, and I don't see any prospect of a nuke launcher considering Oxide has just not enough power to even maintain what he's doing now. Do see G3 mexes though, that's pretty good. 3-2 already, I think. 2 G3 mexes. 3, yeah, he does have one in the back. And a fourth. Not sure why he's upgrading the ones in the back once again. It seems very strange. These mexes are very vulnerable. Only one T3 mex from Zlo. And there's Ras started from Oxide. 19 ASF for Zlo. 4 for... Look at this gesture. That is a suicide mission if ever I saw one. Now T2 gunship's gonna kill this plateau. It's only 2 on mexes though. Not a huge deal. G3 commander getting Ras. 22 seconds. It's pretty quick. And these gunships are dead. Harp count 35 harbingers. I think it's time to make some Omni for these guys. Bricks, 39 bricks versus 36 harbs, so it's low still with a definite advantage. He is allowing Oxide actually has a very big mass lead, so I think Zlo is not paying enough attention to that. I mean, this extremely defensive play of making an SMD and Oxideion also making an SMD. Here we have some brick drops though. These mechs are extremely vulnerable. No harbs anywhere on this side of the map actually. Every single harb over here. So maybe he should try and do something with that, but these bricks are going to kill all these T2 mexes. There is 2 drops there. Where did the second one go? Did it get shot? I think there is 2 drops. Perhaps it got shot down, or perhaps I just didn't see it properly. This is a bad formation to be running into a line of bricks. But Zlo is not kiting, so the harbs can get into range. Still, not a good trade yet for Oxide, but now he's right in on top of them, so I think he can do good damage. He should not have stopped here. I think he may have misclicked a bit. So yeah, look at all this reclaim here. I mean, the win, there's 2 wins here. First one is that he's actually running in. He's gonna run past. The first win is just a good trade, killing more bricks than he lost in terms of harbs. But then the second one is getting all this delicious reclaim. Should probably reclaim some walls or something. But now all these bricks are coming back in, and he may lose these T2 mexes. He will, but he could actually just reclaim some walls and just run away. I think I would actually just send 1 or 2 harbs here and then retreat with the rest of the army. Nice move. He's doing exactly that. That's a smart play. No need to throw away an army, because they will if you send them back here. Like, look, there's T3 gunships out. He doesn't have air control, so he has 3 harbs. They're gonna die. They're gonna get some kills though. He can probably can't kill anything else there, but still very nice. If he can try and secure this area, try and get some reclaim, then he can definitely come back into this game. Look at the mass difference. 120 more income for Oxide. Zlo is forgetting to eco. Huge mass stall actually. That's why we have a GC just about to finish. Zlo, meanwhile, has made some TMLs. It's actually a good decision. I don't see much TMD. He sees the GC, so when at the point you see a GC as the Cyberman player, I think you just switch all T3 production to loyalists pretty much, and you'll deal with it no problem. and then throw in a spider in there, and then, well, you're doing great. So Zlo just needs to retake all this, try and get this reclaim. We can see he's doing a better job than Oxide is getting this reclaim. There's still so much here. Looks like the GC is going to go this way. But this number of T3 gunships is extremely scary. 14 T3 gunships. Cybern T3 gunships are like, well, they're like flying bricks pretty much. Similar costs, huge damage, a lot of HP, and there's no anti-air here whatsoever. Zlo is trying to fight air. There are quite a few SAMs here. We see like maybe 3-4 SAMs, but he kills a lot of air there. Here come the inties, here come the ASF. They're coming after his gunships and he hasn't spotted it yet. Oh no, Zlo react. You can't lose these. Well, it looks like Oxide more or less threw away his air there. He killed a few gunships, but they have so much HP they were just able to tank until Zlo finally reacted. Let's see the T3 mechs count. Zlo has T3 mechs is over here for some reason, and he might get caught out now because there's harbs moving in. Although he can react with the gunships and kill all this pretty quick. That's easy way to stop them. Oxide, let's see his T3 mechs count. 8 T3 mexes, TMLs coming in. Nice. I wonder if he can reach this one with his TMLs. He can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just a bit too far in the base. You can see just how... Oh, those are TMLs, aren't they? And there's no TMD. All of these mexes are actually got TML'd as well. Oh. And now I think we see probably the all-in play. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 flaks. That is just simply not enough when there's 12 T3 gunships. He has to wait for more flak. And Zlo has all the time in the world to react thanks to his Omni. Actually, does he have Omni? Or is that just T2 radar? Yeah, I think he actually just has T2 radar. And a shit ton of air scouts. So... Oxide, he's made a GC. What's he go for now? Another GC. This anti-nuke, well, it's actually loaded. I thought he might not have loaded it considering the stall he put himself in. Zlo's anti-nuke, not even nearly loaded, although he built it sooner. He really needs to keep ecoing, or Oxide will actually just run away with the eco. But he's doing a great job TMLing all these mexes. He's now re-upgrading these mexes. There's still no TMD in place though, or shield. All of these are dead as well, and now there's a lot of flak. Got 13 flaks. That's probably still not enough. You should, if you're fighting T2 gunships, you have to mix T2 shields in with the flaks so that the flaks can actually survive long enough to get their shots away. Definitely helps a lot. Anti-air, as a rule, is just way more effective if you have some shields in to actually defend them from the air units they're trying to kill. So what's Zlo's plan? He has a lot of bricks and he has a lot of whalers, and I think they can do the job. Let's see how these bricks do. Oh, here come the TMLs. He's going to try and TML this GC as well. I think he's missing. Is he? Let's see. Oh my god, what a hit. Actually hit with every single TML there. All 4 landed. That is insane. And now the bricks come in. They're just going to focus fire this GC, and the GC will... Actually, no, he's not focus firing the GC. Okay, let's slow this down. Got some lag. Oh my god. Oh my god, the lag. Sorry about that. The GC is still alive. There's still some gunships here. The GC is desperately looking for another vet. Oh my god. And the other GC is finished. Zlo has just finished his own experimental. That is the third vet. So he's still alive with this GC. Oh my god. More TMLs being launched. Where is Zlo's XP? It's all the way over here. Is Spiderbot. What? And the TMLs miss. And the GC is moving in, and there are actually quite a lot of T2PDs. And Zlo doesn't really believe what's happening. He had such an advantage, and this GC somehow managed to survive. He needs to target fire it, finish it right now. Oh my god, it's still alive. These Cybern T2PDs are just tickling him. There he goes. There's a second GC, full HP on the way though. So much damage done to Zlo's base. This is like survival gameplay here with all these T2PDs. The spider has not moved. As I said, he starts moving. And Zlo has also lost air control. So much reclaim. The problem is he's lost T3P gens. So he can't really spend this mass very quickly, and even if he could, he already has a GC, a new full health GC in his base. Oxide working on another one already. Oh, I think this is, yeah, this is it. Some Cybern T2PDs are not going to stop a GC, and this GC can just kill every single P-gen before it dies. Can just come in and click on Zlo's ACU, in fact, and it'll be game. This is insane. Zlo has not qualified yet for the end of year tourney. I will remind you, Oxideion has actually qualified, and he just needs to click on Zlo's ACU. There we go. And Zlo desperately tried to run away to prolong the inevitable. Don't think there's any way he's going to get to this this commander over here. Has no transport to escape with, and the GC, yeah, Zlo just accepts it. Wow. So well played, Oxide. Just essentially just out-ecoed Zlo. Won some good fights. Prepped for his push. Got enough flak in there to actually kill most of the gunships, and I think Zlo mismicroed. I think if he could have just focus fired the GC, got rid of it as fast as possible, prevent it from getting any vets, but the first GC I mean, but he didn't. The GC got vet and survived when it was already low HP and stuff, and Zlo didn't make enough T3 mexes either. So extremely well played by Oxide to actually win that. So good game so far. That's pretty impressive.